Amy, so just talk through your football journey, I guess, to start of this season and then through the 2023 season.
Yeah, so I think I started football in 2019, I think it was. I played a lot of other sports like basketball, netball, and then my brothers always played football, so I'd always go to their games, I guess, all their local games. And then, I don't know, I never really considered playing it myself. I guess there wasn't many women's teams around. But then all of a sudden a lot of my friends started to play, and then my brothers were trying to encourage me to play, so I just joined the local Strathmore team, and then all of a sudden I was not too bad at it. So, yeah, we moved on to obviously Calder Cannons, which I joined in 2022. So this year was my second season. And, yeah, obviously I was started off with a good pre-season, I think. And, yeah, I was really excited to get in, but then unfortunately got injured halfway through, which is, unfortunate, but happy that I guess I'm on the other side of it, and I was able to get a few games in at the end of the season, which is good.
Yeah, absolutely. So just from a Calder perspective, I guess, you obviously came in, it wasn't really to the end of the season, you had the whole group of you together, like in terms of your best midfield, if you like either one or the other will be out of your entire group. Obviously, Chloe came back later in the year and things like that. Jade the same, but then you were back. And did you feel like towards the end, that's when Calder really got sort of going, because you're kind of playing some great footy all together and you're able to have that midfield group together? What was that sort of like? And yeah, did you find that was sort of the best form that your team was in?
Yeah, definitely. And I think it showed on our the scoreboard as well. But yeah, I think the likes of Kaylee, Jade, Chloe and I, we really worked well together. And I guess Chloe, Kaylee and I came from the same Strathmore club, so we've been playing with each other for a couple of years as well. So yeah, I think we really gelled at the end of the season. And yeah, I think we've left Cannons in good stead with Chloe and Jade, I guess, leading the midfield. So yeah.
Absolutely. And then, so just on your game personally, obviously you had a bit of, you played last year, as you said, and whatnot, and then you sort of stepped up and you've really been in that midfield pretty much permanently, really. But what's that sort of been like, that transition from your first year at Cannons through to sort of being one of the, I guess, leaders and experienced players this year?
Yeah, it was a bit of a weird thing, I guess, because last year I kind of went in my shell, really scared, and yeah, I was, I guess, one of the bottom dogs, and then all of a sudden this year I came in and I was vice captain. So yeah, it was a really different role going from, I guess, being at the bottom and now leading other girls, which yeah, I enjoyed as well, which is really good.
And now obviously you're not testing today, so have you done something else?
Oh, I am testing today.
Oh, you are testing today,
yeah.
Thought you were in the injury group, never mind. So we'll talk through the knee, obviously, because clearly, you thought it was a lot more serious than you thought it was, but it ended up not. So I guess maybe just the emotions of sort of going through that potentially, thinking, the worst case, your ACL, and then finding out, I guess, the good news that it wasn't. So what was that like for you going through that process?
Yeah, it was definitely a roller coaster of emotions. Because even when I first got injured, I was able to play out the rest of the game. So I thought I'd escaped any bad injury, but then it wasn't getting any better. So then I saw a bunch of different, I guess, physios from different clubs, and I was getting different opinions. But none of them thought it was an ACL. And then we decided just to get a scan to, I guess, clear up all the confusion. And then all of a sudden it was a suspected ACL, which was, it was pretty crushing at the time. But then obviously 2 months later, we got into surgery, and turns out it was all fine, which is a bit, still strange when I tell people today. But obviously it's been a tough time, but I think I'm pretty glad that I've been able to experience that, just because I think get a lot more gratitude for the game, and also just being able to be active. I think at the start of the year I was came in with a lot of expectations and a lot of pressure, but I guess after just coming back after the injury, all I wanted to do was just enjoy the game, which is I think really good for me. And that's when I started playing my best football, when I was just wanted to play footy, and that's it.
Yeah, awesome. And you got back from Metro, so you at least got to run out for them. What was that like after coming back from that?
Yeah, it was surreal. I think it was just great reward after a hard 3 months, I think. And I think it was only like a 5 months after my surgery. So it was really, I guess, crazy turnaround. But yeah, just running out with the team, it was, just surreal. So,
And in terms of the testing, obviously, you're generally pretty good at most things here. So what are you most looking forward to in terms of your testing, and what do you reckon you could achieve out of today?
Probably jumps I'm looking most forward to. And I think these past, since the season's finished, I've really been trying to work my fitness. So hopefully trying to get a better 2K, which is what I'm looking forward to.
Well, pre-season you got the highest jump, so you've got a mantle to maintain there. So, what is it that I guess what has made you so good at sort of that vertical leap? For usually you're thinking taller players would be able to do that, but you were able to do it so well. So, what is it that you think that's made you so good at kind of doing that?
Yeah, I think it was probably just my sports background. Like when I was young, I did athletics as well, obviously basketball and netball. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just naturally athletic, but I've been playing sports since a young age, so probably just that as well.
Yeah, and aside from that, I guess on-field traits, particularly relating to your football, what do you sort of see as some of your strengths?
I'd say probably my inside work, definitely. Just being able to get quick hands out of the contest, and I think my ability to bring other players into the game as well with my hands. And also I'd say my defensive pressure tackling as well. So.
Absolutely, and what do you sort of see as some of the improvements in your game?
I think just trying to get more of that uncontested ball as well. So I guess using my speed to burst out of stoppages, but as well as getting myself in good positions when I don't have the ball to be an option as well.
And from AFLW club, which one do you support?
The Western Bulldogs.
Bulldogs, yeah. Awesome. So obviously then going forward, is there a player who you've sort of looked up to, or someone who perhaps you model your game on?
Yeah, there's a couple. I'd definitely say Ali Blackburn, but this season I've been really watching closely Monique Conti. She's just a great contested player, but I just love watching her. Her first steps out of a contest when she gets the ball is, just really driven and really impressive, and then able to kick and hit a target as well. So
awesome. And obviously being at Calder, you got the link with Essendon, so clearly there's a chance there with what they do with their pre-listings and things like that. Your name's always sort of linked with that. Have you done a lot of work with Essendon in terms of training and along those lines?
Yeah, I've spent a bit of time with them, mate. A lot with the VFLW team as well during the community breaks. But yeah, they've been great, giving me access to their facilities and stuff. So yeah, really appreciate that.
Awesome. So going forward from here till, I guess, the draft, what are you sort of looking to do and tick off?
Probably just stay injury free, but yeah, just keep the legs ticking over, keep fit. But also I think I do need to give myself a bit of a rest over this pre-season, and then next year crack right into it. So.
Awesome. No worries.
Thank you.